Food, I would think the place to be definitely would be the Bayfront Center, where they're having a fiery food fiesta, I guess. Welcome Dave Dewitt, who knows how to make fiery food.
Hey, Jack. Good
What is it called, the Fiery Food Festival?
It's actually the Florida Fiery Food Show, but it's going to be a festival, and we're going to have guest chefs and a lot of fun. It's Saturday and Sunday from noon to 7 p.m. at Bayfront Center Arena, and we invite everybody down to see us. And we're going to have an incredible pepper garden, and we're going to have hot and spicy tastings of hundreds of products, mostly from Florida, but from all over the world, including China. So I'm going to cook up a spicy Floridian shrimp with...
Floridian, that's the second time I've heard that term, a combination of Caribbean food and Florida food.
Right. I'm putting a little bit of olive oil into this Healthcraft pan, and we're going to saute some peppers.
Now, is that what makes it hot, those red and
I've
yellow
got three
peppers?
My gosh, we'll turn this down, yes. We're putting some onions and peppers,
I'll move
a little
back.
bit of garlic.
Back off here.
A little bit of garlic here.
Now, I like garlic.
You guys have quite a setup here
I
for
like
cooking.
garlic and I like the onions, too.
Well, we're going to saute this a little bit here.
You know, this is going to be something. I mean, people walking out of the Bayfront Center on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you see them teary-eyed and red-faced.
They start hiccuping and all this kind of stuff. But
it's going to be a wild place to be.
We're going to have a pepper garden with hundreds of varieties of peppers for people who are home gardeners and like to cook and so forth like that with the peppers, and they'll be able to grow their own, because some of these varieties, there's hundreds of varieties of peppers all over the world, and a lot of them are hard to find in the supermarkets and so forth. I brought these from home, the ones that are in front of us here I grew in my garden.
Boy, that's a nice variety.
I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we grow more peppers in New Mexico than any other state, but interestingly enough, Florida is now the #3 state for growing peppers.
For peppers? Who's number 1 and 2? You all are number 1?
New Mexico is number 1, and California is number 2. Florida's number 3, and Texas is number 4 now. So there's a lot of real hot and spicy peppers being grown in Florida.
We'll take a break, be back with hot food in a moment, and Dave DeWitt knows how to make it. Our guest is Dave DeWitt from Albuquerque, who has appeared on the Today Show. He's cooked on the old Gary Collins show, and has written, what, about 30 cookbooks on hot
spicy
food?
foods and chili peppers and so forth. And some of my books will be at the Florida Fiery Foods show at Bayfront Center this weekend. And it's open to the public from noon to 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And we have guest chefs. Jean-Pierre Breyer is coming in from the Left Bank restaurant in Fort Lauderdale.
Excellent.
And Edith James from Saffron's restaurant, Caribbean restaurant. And
see, Dave is actually only 22 years old. That's what eating this hot and spicy food from...
Okay, I'm adding some cream to make a cream sauce. This is not the healthiest recipe in the world, but it's going to be very tasty. And we sauteed the onions and 3 different kinds of chili peppers in some olive oil, put in some garlic and a little bit of onion and so forth. And then, oh my God, it's getting to you.
It's getting near me.
Well, some of these peppers, they'll really get to you, and that's what we're going to be tasting this weekend at the Florida Fiery Food Show.
Do I get to try?
You get to try, and I think you only need 1 plate, actually.
Well, I hope so, for one piece of shrimp. Oh, this is our fine dining stuff here, too.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
There's a little piece of shrimp there, and see if you can hear.
It's this weekend at the Bayfront Center on, what is it, Saturday and
Sunday from noon to 7.
Sunday, noon to 7.
There you go.
If you eat this kind of thing, you got to give it a try. Oh, I can't wait to try this. There we go.
See if you can talk after this. We got him.
Holy cow, what do you got in there, Dave? Wow. Dave, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jack.
Dave DeWitt, we'll be back.